kicked you.
Yes, they did. I was in school and one night they kicked me. And then
Stop whining so much and go sit down somewhere.
fine. They kicked me and they slapped me.
Who did what?
They kicked me and slapped me, the bullies.
What bullies?
The one named Jasmine, one named Alexis.
Why, Creaser? Her again?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be up to the school tomorrow to take care of that. I'm so sorry that happened.
What is yours, what you eat all day? If the love isn't gone, all those lows, world is gonna change. World is gonna change.
Get over here, Road Creature. Let me see what you look like. Get in the middle. Meat between the bread. Hello, Miss Janice.
It's Jazz. Oh, today we're going to be talking about like bullying and the issues going on this week. From what we've been seeing, there's been a lot of bullying and suicides, and we just wanted to discuss our opinions on it today.
A few months back, I saw a video, a very disturbing video on the news of a young 8-year-old being bullied in the bathroom. It was a kind of the child that was doing the bullying was a lot bigger than the one that was being bullied, and the child was pushed into a wall. Later on, that child took his own life, 8 years old.
How long ago was that?
It's been a couple of months. I'm not sure exactly the time frame, but that's what started me, really got me into wanting to do these videos. Ever since I had my first child, Jasmine, I've had a fear of her being bullied. Then came the next one and the next one, and you know, I had to worry as a mom all the time if my children were being bullied. Jasmine got a little bit older. She learned how to take care of herself, but the younger two were kind of quiet about it, and they didn't want to get anybody in trouble, so they dealt with a little bit more than Jasmine would deal with, which is scary.
Wait, Mom.
Don't.
You remember like before I even went to school, you told us everything we needed to know before we even got to see what school looked like. And then you told us that we had like 3 strikes. The first 3 strikes, we'll tell the teacher and let them know what's going on. And if they ignored it after the 3rd strike, you handled the situation yourself. And I took it and ran, which was a good thing and a bad thing.
Yes, I did. I don't feel like it's right to tell a child to suffer. If the teacher's not listening, the parents are not listening, I don't think it's right to tell a child to sit there and just continue to be taken advantage of and hurt and belittled and everything else a bully will do to a child. I think at some point in time, it has to be okay for the child to defend themselves, because we do not want these cases with these children being bullied to the point of taking their lives to continue. We have to teach them to learn how to have some kind of strength of their own to make sure that the bullying is stopped. The bully knows that the child, the smaller child, usually is a smaller child, but we need the bully to know that it's not okay, and I'm not going to allow you to keep doing me that way. But we as parents and teachers and the adults, the authority, we need to start listening to these kids. We see all of these suicides happening with our youth, but we're still not listening. As parents, we brush it off.
The schools too. On Instagram, there was this girl. I can't even remember her name. I would say it if I remembered it. But she had a whole documentary on. It wasn't really a documentary, but it was like the comment section. I can't remember what they called it. I can't remember. But she talked about at the school, there was so much bullying to the point where they would actually get injured really bad at that school, but the school never told anybody or ever brought it up. They kept it to themselves. And the schools to this day still hides the fact that people are getting bullied. And then somebody finally committed suicide about it, but the people at the school are like, we don't know anything about that. We don't know what's going on. It's like that show 13 Reasons Why, when they had all of the bullying and the words on the bathroom stalls, but the school was acting like they've never heard of it. And I thought that was absolutely ridiculous. So it's not just the parents, and sometimes parents don't know because the school doesn't say anything.
What do you think, Lex?
About what? Oh my God.
I mean,
About bullying. You've seen somebody being bullied.
I've been bullied.
I mean, everybody has been bullied at least once in their life. Some just last longer than others.
Bullying, okay. Yeah, I think that bullying is something that children tend to do when they are going through something. Their household and stuff, and they're being belittled by someone, and they tend to go to school and try to pick on somebody or degrade that person to make them feel like,
Bullying is also a sign of weakness. Because as you notice, when you see videos of bullies and everything, they tend to pick someone who they feel like they can beat or they can overpower. Bullies like an easy target. That way they can feel big around their friends, their little followers. Because if you have a bully, you definitely have little henchmen standing behind them. They think they're just as big and bad, but they're also usually scared of the bully themselves. That's why they don't stand up for anything, and they'll do whatever the bully says. So you're actually a follower. You're not a leader. The bully's leading you down the wrong path.
I feel like they do it to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Instead of taking it up for people in need, what do they call? Didn't we talk about that one time when we went to Columbus? We were talking about the people who go to the master or the leader or whoever, and then they follow them to protect themselves. Like it's some kind of, what do they call that? Some kind of self-defense. And that's actually really stupid.
It makes sense
The
though,
butt
because
kissers.
if they think this person is big and bad and everybody's scared of them, nobody will mess with them because
And they won't get messed with about them.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that don't work.
There's a lot of reasons that somebody could bully someone, but it's not the right thing to do because you never know what a person is going through. And me at my age, I've seen